All right, 8th grade. So the second half of our unit, we're going to start with a lesson on magnitude. When you think of magnitude, you might actually think of science first, but we are going to look at it in the realm of math. So let's look at these two facts. Fact number 1, the numbers 10 to the nth for large positive numbers n are big numbers. Given a number m, no matter how big it is, there is a power of 10 that exceeds m. So we're talking about the magnitude in terms of how big a number is. Fact 2, the numbers 10 to the negative nth for large positive integers n are small numbers. Given a positive number s, no matter how small it is, there is a negative power of 10 that is smaller than s. Okay, so now let's look at some examples of this. So I know that this is a lot, I do. So let's say m equals this really, really, really long number that I'm not even going to try and say, okay? So we're looking to find the smallest power of 10 that will exceed m. So it's kind of done in a couple steps here. So m is less than all these 9s, which is less than hundreds, thousands, millions, trillions, billions, whatever comes after billions. So, which is less than that. So 10 to the 15th, which is this here, because m has 15 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10 to the 15th will exceed it, which will get us this number here. Okay, so remember, we can't use this one, we're looking at powers of 10. So now we look at another one. Let m equal 78,491 and 899,987. Wowza. So again, we're looking for the smallest power of 10 that will exceed m. So it's smaller than 78,492. It's smaller than 99,999. And it's smaller than 100,000. So therefore, 100,000 equals 10 to the 5th. 10 to the 5th will exceed m. Okay? Let's look at the next one, which you're going to work through on your own. So the average ant weighs about 0.0003 grams, less than 1, very small. So what power of 10 to a negative something is going to be smaller than 0.003 grams? I'll give you the first part here. So we know that 3 over 10,000, which is how many zeros there are. Well, there's 4. 3 zeros and 1 extra number equals 3 over 10 to the 4th. So now how can you make that a negative exponent? We'll actually just go through this one together. 3 over 10 to the 4th equals 3 times 1 over 10 to the 4th equals 3 times 10 to the negative 4th. So 3 times 10 to the negative 4th is going to be smaller than 0.0003 grams. So now this one you're going to do on your own. The chance of you having the same DNA as another person, other than an identical twin, is approximately 1 in 10 trillion. Just a little note, 1 trillion is 1 followed by 12 zeros. Given the fraction, express this very small number using a negative power of 10. So take this fraction here, 1 over 10 trillion, and express it using a negative power of 10. When you're ready, hit play and we'll work through it together. So first we need to know how many digits we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But we don't cut that 1 because we have 10. So it equals 1 over 10 to the 13th, which is equal to 10 to the negative 13th. Because if we count the zeros, we'll have 13 of them. Okay? So I know that's kind of a lot of big numbers, but it really isn't as difficult as it kind of seems at the beginning. For your assignment, you're just going to be answering end modal questions for lesson 7. So there will be some that are both smaller or negative exponents and positive ones for powers to 10. you have any questions, as always, let me know.